What is going on? My name is Mike. This is all about pressure washing. And if you watch the channel at all, you know that we recently got a brand new, beautiful, fully equipped 8 gallon per minute gas pressure washer, 24 volt, 10 gallon per minute soft wash system with the remote control Smart Blend Pro system, a 12 volt soft wash pump, a bunch of real deal hose reels on a trailer from Southeast Soft Wash, the premier manufacturer of pressure washing and soft washing equipment in the world. And this thing is tough, right? It's got the truck bed liner on everything to protect against the wet and corrosive environment that we work in. Essentially, everything that you could want in a trailer for maximum efficiency and profitability. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of the trailer. I'm a huge fan of Southeast Soft Wash and of course my boy Cody. Anyway, so about a month and a half ago, we were on vacation, hanging out on the beach, enjoying time with the family when I got a phone call from my lead technician. So this alone was a little bit alarming because he knows I'm on vacation and always has things on lockdown. He has the schedule. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. We have tons of systems in place to manage the customers, quoting, scheduling. So really no need to call me. So of course I answer the phone and I can tell there's something wrong. He proceeds to tell me that he was in an accident. My first concern was if he was okay. No one else was injured, which thankfully was the case, but he was driving down the road coming to a stoplight when he happened to look in his rearview mirror to see an international truck approaching way too fast. He said that he kind of freaked out when he saw this monster coming down, barreling on him, but he was aware enough of his surroundings that he knew there was a smaller vehicle in front of him, so he did his best to steer to the right to avoid a huge impact with the car. Fortunately, he got far enough to the right where it only clipped the front of our truck and the rear back fender of the other car. That was quick thinking on his part, and it helped to minimize what could have been a really bad situation. The big truck never really slowed down. Didn't even see that traffic had stopped in front of him until seconds before impact when he crashed into the back of our beautiful new trailer, pushing the truck and the trailer into the vehicle ahead of it. And like I said, fortunately, nobody was hurt. And I got to mention something real quick. I would be remiss if I did not tell you about the $100 off special right now on how to wash, the #1 selling training course for 2 years in a row. And if you're looking to start a pressure cleaning business or just want to get better at what you do, check it out. We cover everything from the equipment to the chemicals, how to mix them, how to use them, the proper procedures and methods to clean every surface on a residential property. We get into the specialty chemicals. We get into the property protection. This is the most in-depth training in the industry. Cody from Southeast Soft Wash, Aaron Parker from the Lean and Mean Academy, Justin Rogers from Forever Self-Employed, and myself have spent a tremendous amount of time compiling the information and packaging it up in a concise format to give you a step-by-step guide that is going to help you shortcut the learning curve, put you light years ahead of your competition, and definitely make you more efficient so you can make more money right out of the gate. There is a link below, so check that out. Okay, so obviously not an ideal scenario. I'm away on vacation. Mac just got in an accident. The impact pushed the fender down on the truck on top of the front tire, so it couldn't be driven home. So we had to get both the truck and the trailer towed back to the yard until I could deal with the situation in person. So obviously not being there, I kind of felt helpless, but also there was nothing I could do anyway, and that is why it's great to have really good people that can operate without constant direction. The only instruction I gave him was to start filming everything. I wanted to get what happened from everybody, right? Including the police. And at that point, the police had not arrived, but he did get the driver of the truck to tell him 2 different stories, both of which equated to the driver not really paying much attention, not seeing the traffic had stopped. And fortunately, we had both of these on film. He had also told the police officer that he had applied the brakes to stop from hitting everybody. There were no tire marks, there were no tire tracks. He eventually ended up taking full responsibility, and the officer did cite him. The bad news was the trailer was damaged. The good news is these things are really stout, so the damage could have been way worse. But because they are so stout, it was pretty minimal. As you can see, the tailgate took the brunt of the force, completely destroying it, and also in the process, destroying 2 of the real deal hose reels on the back, as well as some of the other odds and ends that were in the back of the trailer. This was a city vehicle, and the city is fortunately self-insured, which means it was a pretty painless process for us. I got an estimate for the repairs, got estimates for all of the damaged gear on the trailer, submitted everything, an adjuster was sent out to review, and they've actually already processed the claim and sent us a check. So I've already begun the process of getting everything squared away and back to working order. I called Cody, ordered 2 brand new hose reels. We got the tailgate removed, and I'm going to be fabricating a new back end for the trailer, which is going to have our signage on it. I'd actually ordered a new sign, but fortunately the shop that I had ordered it from had a pretty healthy order file, so they hadn't even made the sign yet. So I was able to change things up a little bit, change the size to accommodate the new tailgate that I'm going to build. So one of the things that was so amazing was that big old truck that smashed into the back. You saw what it did to the tailgate, but no other damage was done. This thing is built with structural cross supports that not only make the trailer unbelievably strong, but they also contain the water tank and the chemical tank so they don't move around. And they are strapped down, of course, but they're not going anywhere. Any other trailer, I think, probably would have had significantly more damage without all the substructure that's built into this one. The ladder rack on top was completely unharmed. I put a square and a level on it, absolutely perfect. So it is up, back, and operational. Everything is working like a charm. Mac is thrilled to have his trailer back because he'd been using his old trailer, which was pretty awesome in my opinion because I built it, but for whatever reason he thinks that this one is better, and as much as I don't like to admit it, he's right. We got really lucky on this one. Damage was minimal, nobody was hurt, the city went above and beyond and took care of everything. Mac handled it like a champ, got back to the yard, grabbed another truck, grabbed another trailer, and got back out to work. The bottom line is we're not in control of everything as much as we think we are. Okay, something like this could have really ruined my vacation, but when you're prepared, when you have the right people in place, when you have the right systems in place, when you're able to detach, allow other people to do their job, it can take a lot off your plate, reduce your stress, and make your life a little bit easier. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.